You know when you read a work report and just think, wow, that sounds so professional? Well, there's a very good chance it's because of one simple but really powerful tool. It's something you've seen 100 times, and today you're going to totally master it.
Okay, so let's set the scene. You're writing your weekly update and you need to report on what got done. How do you actually word that? Most of us would probably just write a simple, direct sentence.
Something like this. The team finished the report. It's clear, sure, it gets the job done. But hang on. Notice where the spotlight is. It's on the team, the people who did the work. And in a professional report, is that really the most important part of the story? So here's our game plan. We'll start with what I call the professional reporting problem. Then we'll talk about a shift in focus. After that, we're going to decode the passive voice, see it in action, turn it into your new power tool, and wrap it all up with the key takeaways. Let's dive in. First up, the professional reporting problem. This is all about what happens when the focus is just a little off. It's a really subtle thing, but believe me, it makes a huge difference to the tone of your writing. Right, so we see sentences like these all the time at work. The team prepares the report. We will send the email. Again, grammatically, they're perfectly fine. But they all put the spotlight on the doer, the team, we, someone. And this leads us to the big question. In these reports, what's actually more important, the who or the what? I think in most professional updates, the answer is pretty clear. It's the result that really matters. Which leads us perfectly into our solution, a shift in focus. It's time to introduce you to your new secret weapon for professional writing. Just look at this transformation. It's like magic. On the left, we have our original. The team finished the report. But on the right, the report was finished. See that? The hero of the sentence is no longer the team. It's the report. The result is now front and center. That, right there, is the power of the passive voice. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's decode it. And don't worry, the formula behind this is surprisingly simple. Here it is. This is the whole secret. To create the passive voice, you just need two things. A form of the verb to be, like is, are, or was, and you add the past participle of the main verb. That's it. That's the entire formula. Be plus the past participle.
And this table just lays it all out beautifully, showing how it works across different tenses. For the present, it's the report is checked. For the past, the problem was fixed. And for the future, the results will be shared. You see the pattern, right? The be verb changes to show the tense, but that main verb always stays in its past participle form. Simple. All right, that's enough theory. Let's see this thing in its natural habitat. It's time for a real-world case study.
Just listen to the tone of this report snippet. This week, the sales report was completed on time. All data was collected and was reviewed. Some errors were found, but they were corrected quickly. The final version will be shared. It sounds so objective, so formal, doesn't it? The focus is 100% on the results, not on who was doing each little task. So let's break that down. Look at all those passive verbs we just heard. Every single one of them follows our formula, a form of be plus a past participle. This is exactly what gives that report its professional, polished feel. It's just a clean chain of results. Okay, now for the most important part, making this your own. This is where you get your new power tool, because knowing when to use the passive voice is what separates the good writers from the great ones. So when do you pull this tool out of the toolbox? Well, here's a super simple checklist. Number 1, use it when you actually don't know who did the action. Number 2, use it when who did the action just doesn't matter. And number 3, which is the most common reason for reporting, use it when the result is way more important than the person who did it. All right, we've covered a lot of ground. Let's lock it all in with the key takeaways. This is the stuff you really need to remember. So, here are the 4 big points. First, remember that simple formula, be plus the past participle. Second, remember its purpose, to shift the focus onto the result. Third, remember the tone it creates, formal and professional. And finally, remember where to use it. It's absolutely perfect for work reports, status updates, and pretty much any formal email you write. So we'll end on this thought. You now have the secret to making your writing sound instantly more professional. The only question left is, where are you going to use it first?